Hey guys, I'm Jay Blunt. Welcome to RX Live. I'm just going to take 2 seconds to make sure that we are actually running live. Doesn't look like we're running live yet, so let me see. All right. It's like I'm already there. Am I there? Am I broadcasting live? Let me check. Check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Just making sure I'm live on the air. Give me 2 seconds. This is oh so fun. Making sure that we're live. I see that we have a live event, but I want to broadcast live. So give me 2 seconds just to make sure everything's up. Okay. Check 1, 2. Oh man. All right. Let me see. Hello everyone. I appreciate you. Please bear with me as I am working on getting this all together. Okay, so we're live. I'm just trying to get Michael Cox on right now. So we are live. All right, while I'm doing what I'm doing, I just want to ask you guys to log on below using the live fire link. You say post a comment. You should be able to use your social media account. You can use the Facebook, use Instagram, not Instagram, Facebook. You can use LinkedIn, Gmail, any of those things. You can use any of them to get on. So be sure to log in so you can do that. I'm gonna just turn my screen off for 2 seconds. We'll be starting in a few minutes or a few seconds, rather. So please bear with us. Do you see me? Is it telling you to join? Bam, there you go. All right, cool. All right, man. Peace. All right, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. My camera should be on. Is my camera on? Turn my camera on. Hey, there I am. Welcome everyone. I'm just going to check in with you again. Use your social media account. Hey, can you have headphones, Mike? Because I can
Yeah,
hear
I do actually.
Or can you just turn me down just a little bit so I don't hear myself?
Okay.
It's a little echo. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your patience. I apologize for the glitches once again in with the hangout. I am a little warmer, so I guess you guys have been praying for me. I appreciate that. Like you see, I got on a little sweater, a little hoodie right now because it is freezing where I am. So thank you again. Make sure you log on to the comment section below to be able to comment. Use your social media, your Gmail, your LinkedIn account, your Facebook account, or your Twitter account, or you can actually just open up a new live fire account. So tonight we're going to be talking about recruiting versus sales. Recruiting versus sales. Looks like we just lost Mike, but hopefully he'll be back on. So recruiting versus sales is what we're going to be talking about tonight. And I'm going to be checking back and forth between the screen that I can see here, my camera, and then the comments section, just to make sure I don't miss anything or anybody. So hello, welcome to RX Live. I appreciate your time. We're going to try to not be too long tonight. We've already lost 10 minutes of our time, so I appreciate you once again. So that's that. So special announcement, real quick, right off the back, special announcement. This announcement is about Wednesday night. We're going to do, before we did the webinars, we did a phone call, conference call. We're going to keep that conference call number, but what we're going to try to do is do an opportunity call, another opportunity call for you on Wednesday night. So at 8:30 next Wednesday, starting next Wednesday, 8:30 starting next Wednesday, we're going to do an opportunity call where we talk about the compensation plan, the Angel Fire link, and things like that. So we don't have to waste use the first 10, 15 minutes of the webinar at 9:30 to cover those types of things. So, So we're going to do it on Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, where we just kind of cover some of the basics. And as well, if you're on 30kga.com, if you look below, you should see a watch video now button. Now that video or that button right there is the Angel Fire link. So we've added that. So all of the individuals that you invite to the Wednesday night training, they'll be able to see the Angel Fire link right then and there. You can just say as soon as it's over, or hey, as soon as it's over, if this is your first time watching, click the link below, put your email in and your name in, so you can get plugged in and you can see what RX Smart Coffee, the opportunity, is all about. So excellent. We're gonna get started. Michael Cox, I got Michael Cox on the line. It's been a great help. We've been working together over the last few weeks to just get up to date on things, try to bring you the best information possible, try to stay sharp. Bible says that iron sharpens iron, so we want to make sure that we're connecting with like-minded individuals, that we're building business with like-minded individuals as well. So Mike, could you just say a little something before we come in?
Yes, hello everybody. Can you hear me, Jay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, make sure my equipment is working over here. Hello everyone, my name is Michael Cox. I take care of the RX Coffee Call Center, where I take calls for HBOs and the like, people that are interested in the coffee, maybe have heard about our company. Feel free to give us a call. Just real quick, we're getting a lot of calls about our compensation plan. I don't want to go too far into it. We're not even started on the call yet, but just remember that it's activated with an active referral. So if you don't have an active referral, that's what we want to start working on with everyone. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail. With me and Jay will get into that a little bit later. But other than that, just want to say, how's everybody doing this evening? I'm doing great. I feel blessed, and I'm glad to be on this call tonight. And I wanted to thank Jay also, because he's doing a lot of great work. He's a big benefit to the company. He's kind of, we're mentoring each other right now. Like you said, iron sharpen iron. We're just trying to make ourselves better, not only as salespeople, not only as coffee, spokespeople, but also just life-wise, family, and just life in general. Just trying to make ourselves better people. And I greatly appreciate having them on board with this.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, man. You do a great job of making me sound great. I appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure that when you spoke, the screen went to you. So it looks like we're good to go.
Okay.
How was your week, bro?
I was pretty good. A little hectic. I'm working 2 jobs right now, but do what we got to do. But other than that, everything's good. Just staying in good spirits. Believing in success and keeping it moving.
Beautiful. Awesome. So, like we mentioned before, we're going to jump right into it. And Mike is in charge of the call center. He's the young man that's going to take all of the questions from your recruits or your leads. And the number for him is 1-844-207-1599. The call center is 1-844-207-1599. All right, so make sure you write that down so that anyone who has questions can contact him. If you want to contact me, you can reach me at smartcoffeerx@gmail.com. Smartcoffeerx@gmail.com. Again, I appreciate you. I am going back and forth, just trying to make sure that we cover everything and that we don't miss anything from anyone online. Special shout out to Ron Porter. He sent me an email earlier today, so shout out to Ron. Great guy, great HBO here at RX Smart Coffee. And just gonna refresh to make sure that we're well. Cool. And we are live, which is a beautiful thing to get that up and running. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, cool. So tonight we're gonna just talk about, we're gonna discuss, as you should have seen in the initial email, or for tonight's email, recruiting versus sales. Recruiting versus sales, and why we think one is not just, I would say more effective here at RX Smart Coffee, more effective and more important. We want to make sure that all of our minds are in sync to make sure that we're doing not just the right thing, but we're in line collectively as a group. And I have some figures that I want to share with you, and I also have some thoughts, some things. So just to bring it back real quick, make sure that you're reading a book, make sure that you're doing something to grow as an individual, make sure that you're reading, that you're strengthening your brain. Somebody put it, food, you're feeding yourself, right? So make sure that you're awesome. So recruiting versus sales. So here at RX Smart Coffee, I do want to hit the compensation plan just a little bit so you guys can understand why I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And again, we're going to try to keep it as fast as possible. So as it stands right now, compensation plan works like this. You ready? So if you sign someone up at the bronze package, you'll receive a $10 sign-in bonus. You refer them at a silver package, you'll receive a $25 sign-in bonus. And if you refer them at $100 or a gold package rather, you'll receive a $100 signing bonus, right? So with that, with each person, in addition to that, each person that you recruit, you will receive $50 minus whatever fees that they have set up. You have the option of doing a direct transaction or getting a paper check. So you'll receive $50 minus any fees for each person that you refer, including those three bonuses. Excuse me for the lights. Hey, there we go. We're gonna have fun tonight. So 3 bonuses. Hope I didn't leave anybody. So you have those three figures, plus you enter phase 1 for each person that you refer, and you're qualified to get $50 for each person that you refer when that goes in. All right. So you can also qualify for each of the other 4 phases by simply recruiting a total of 4 people. And you'll have the ability to earn $100 unlimited amount of times. Every time your name goes around on that wheel, if you will, you'll get $100 on phase 2. You qualify to get $100 on phase 2. You qualify to get $500 payout unlimited times on phase 3. and you qualify to earn $1,000 unlimited times on phase 4. You qualify to earn $10,000 unlimited times on phase 5. The things that get these wheels turning, however, is company-wide sales volume. So right now we have a straight line compensation plan, which means that if you get in right now, tonight, anyone who comes in after you will be placed in under you. So you'll be able to benefit from everyone company-wide, benefit from the work of everyone company-wide, including yourself. However, this is not a lottery. This is a business. This is not a scratch-off ticket. This is not a get-rich-quick type situation at all. This is a business. This is a company. You are the business, and you represent a company, which is RX Smart Coffee. You are buying into or putting your stake in this share of the company by becoming an HBO. So it's not a lottery. It's not a business. All the phases that I mentioned in the payouts, you'll qualify for you can qualify by all 4 by recruiting 4 people or having 4 people sign up under you. I hope that makes sense. Again, company-wide sales volume turns the wheel, not just yourself, but everyone working together as a team in one line is what's going to help those wheels and those payouts come about. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Even if it doesn't, don't worry about it. Use the Angelfire link below, and it's written all out for you. I'm just trying to get through it so I can make sense of it, of what I'm going to say after this. So are we good, Mike, so far?
Oh yeah, you hit it right on the nail right on the head. Excellent.
Okay, awesome. All right, so those are the payouts. Those are the phases, okay? Now, when you sign up a person, you get that $50 payout. Oh, and it includes yourself. When you sign up yourself, you enter your own name into that will to receive $50. So that's in addition to what you've already done. You also get your name signed in at that $50 phase 1 payout. All right, I'm cold, so bear with me. My thoughts are coming in a little slower, but they're coming up. So, all right, with that being said, the way the company sales is set up, those payouts can be residual. Again, it's based on the wheels turning, right? The phase 1 $50 payout is not residual. It's not reoccurring. It's one time. Once your name comes in, you get paid. That's it. You don't get paid that $50 bonus or until you bring in another person. Okay? So that's an excellent thing, but you only get paid that one time on phase 1. All right. With that being said, that's what recruiting does for you. Okay? That's what recruiting does for you here at RX Smart Coffee. The payments that I just mentioned and the payouts I just mentioned is based on recruiting. The wheels turn based on company-wide sales volume, however, okay? So company-wide sales volume is going to be, in my opinion, more so based on your coffee sales, the things that you're actually selling. And that's something that you can control or have more so in control. And I'm going to bring you a couple of definite. If you don't know what residual income is, what I'm going to talk about, creating your own residual income here. If you're not sure what it is, it's also called passive income or recurring income. By definition, is the income that continues to be generated after the initial effort has been expended. All right. So what I'm going to talk to you about, or put in your ear on your brain and have your wheels turn in a little bit, is the idea of making one coffee sale. Hear me out. To sell one bag of coffee to one person and have them pay for that same bag of coffee, just like we have an auto ship, to create an auto ship for yourself, where they want the products. If they would like the products on a month to month, we want them to get the best out of the product. And the only way, in my opinion, for you to get the best out of the product is to take it over time so you can see the results. Very seldom do you take one vitamin and get the benefits. I've never heard of going to the gym at one time and seeing results from going to the gym once over and over. You got to keep going. You got to keep going to the gym. You got to keep eating right, doing what you got to do to see results, right? Same thing with the products. If you take the product over time, you're definitely going to see, in my opinion, you're going to see results from it. So creating a subscription, if you will, for your particular clients, for your customers, will enable you to create your own reoccurring or your own residual income. You follow me? You follow me, Mike? I can't see you.
Jay. Sounds good.
All right, so let me just check make sure everybody's good. I don't know if I think they can only see you right now. Let me switch it back. I think they can only see you the whole time.
They probably wonder why my mouth isn't moving then while you're talking.
Hold on. I think I had you on the whole time. Boom. There I am. Let's see if that works. That would be hilarious. Yeah, I think they were watching you the whole time.
Wow, they probably watched me drink coffee.
Hey, that's awesome. You. That's awesome. Dude, ventriloquist act. We're going to do that one this time. So, bam. No problem. No problem. They're getting the information. As long as they're listening, we're good. We're good.
Right.
So we're talking about creating residual income. All right. We should be good to go. So we're talking about creating residual income. I apologize, guys, if you've been looking at Mike the whole time. Hey, I'm sorry. So creating our own residual income is what we're talking about. All right. And how we're doing that is by creating customers who have a subscription with you personally. Your job or your goal, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but your goal will then, follow me, will be to fulfill orders in your back office for them or on your behalf. All right. I'll tell you how you do that. I'm going to tell you how you do it. But I'm going to tell you why you should do it as well. Okay. So these phase checks should be considered bonus checks. They're a bonus. They should be considered bonuses for you doing what you're supposed to do in your business and not sell product. All right. They're bonus checks. And I believe that's how they should be looked at. They shouldn't be looked at lottery tickets or just sit around, do nothing checks. If you think you're going to make money by sitting around doing nothing, you're wrong. You're not going to make a whole lot of money by doing nothing. And that's not what we don't want to entice you. We don't want to make you believe that you can just sit in and do nothing. We want to work together as a team, helping these wheels spin, so we can get those payouts. We want to work together as a team. So if you're doing this, I'm doing this, we're all doing this collectively, we're definitely going to see those payouts. Okay. So again, one lady called me, or she contacted me, and she said, I thought I could call this number and you guys would do all the work for me. I said, what are you talking about? She said, I read somewhere that you're going to do all the work for you. I said, man, that statement was I don't know if she's on the line. You might be looking. So shout out to you. If you're watching, I apologize, but I need to use this as a reference. No one knows who you are. So she said, I told her, I said, that's in reference to a call center. If the call center is put in place for if you don't know what to say or how to say it, information concerning RX Smart Coffee, but you have an individual who is curious or who has questions, just have them call the number and we will do the work to close those sales or those leads for you. That's what that's about. But based on the way that she asked, she thought that she was going to sign up and just do nothing. That's not how business goes. This is a business. You are a business. Okay. So I just want to make sure that we're all in line, that we're all together on the fact that we're working, that we're learning, that we're doing things to create a brand for ourselves, a business for ourselves. Cool. So the average profit on this is just an average. You can actually, I believe you can adjust your coffee sales to whatever you want, but the average sell or the profit from one of the coffee products, not the gum, but the coffee, is about $13. Okay, that's about average. It might be more for you, it might be less, depending on where you put your numbers. So based on suggested retail price, I believe the average is $13. All right, the average person or a family could stay out of debt if, based on statistics, if they made an additional $500 per month. Follow me. $500 per month could assist the average family in America stay out of debt or make some major adjustments. $500 a month equals $6,000 a year. All right. So with those two numbers in mind, 13 and 500, what does that equate to here at RX Smart Coffee? That's about 40 bags of coffee, right? I particularly do, I think I've sold maybe 4 or 5 this month, right? So far in a couple weeks. So if you can do 40 bags a month, right? And I'm talking about personally, I buy like 4 myself. I put them in, my wife takes it, mother-in-law takes it, right? And we're going to continue to take it because we love it. So 40 bags a month, roughly 40 bags a month of coffee will put you at $500 per month, right? If each of those people, if these 40 bags are 40 people or 20 people with 2 bags of coffee each, right? If you turn them into subscription customers where they can continue to buy on a month-to-month basis, continue to get these nutrients, you will put yourself on $500 a month. You just give yourself $6,000 extra per year with that mindset, right? Mike said it a few weeks back when we first did it. Your best HBOs, your best leads are going to be individuals who try the products, we always say, become a product of the product, right? So your best recruits or your best leads are going to be individuals who have the product, who have a personal experience with the product. Okay, not only that, income, right? If you continue that process over and over and over again, you'll continue to build on that $500. So if you do 40 the next month or 40 over the next 2-3 months, now you have $1,000 reincurred. Now you're giving yourself a $12,000 raise. So you're not going back. You don't have to start over by doing what I'm telling you to do. You don't have to start over from one. Now that you have one customer, if you have one customer who keeps getting the coffee every month, you've generated $13 for yourself, if you will, right? Times 10, that's $130, right? Every month. So you're just building on it. This is about you creating a subscription and building your residual income, creating it all on your own. And that's the beauty of business. That's the beauty of business. Mike, do you want to say anything while we're here, while I'm right here?
No, that's all good, Jay. And you're right. That's the beauty of the business. Like I said, my first HBOs that I personally brought into the company, it was all through the coffee. Talk about the coffee. They decided they wanted to try it. Felt good about it. Great premium blend coffee. I'm a coffee drinker myself, so I take pride in the fact that this coffee tastes really good aside from the health benefits. So once they experienced the good premium blend and then the actual effects of the herbs and the benefit from the medicinal qualities, I had no problem. Like, they come right to me. Well, how do you do this? How did you get started? Is this your company doing your own business? And, you just give them the information and brought them right in. But definitely believe that's the way to go. And then like you're explaining, we do our auto ship. And that's why I explain a lot of newer people, they focus on the auto ship. Well, we got a business, but we got to pay that $49 every month. But I'm like, well, if you look at it in numbers terms, like you said, Jay, you just sold probably 4 or 5 bags for the month already. That basically blew out your auto ship because that at least 3 bags will cover and take care of that. So we want to get out here and give people an experience with the coffee. Everywhere I go, I have samples with me. You know, this is your business. Get your business cards together. If you don't have them, get them ordered. Get your pamphlets. Just always be prepared. You never know when that opportunity is going to come where you're going to have an opportunity to talk about the coffee or leave somebody some good information about it. So definitely, Jay, you're on the right path, and it's definitely good info for everybody.
Awesome, Mike. Thank you so much for that. So again, think about it, guys. If company-wide sales volume turns these wheels for the phases, and we're all aiming just for starters, let's say 40 bags at $500. If we all just aim for 40 sales at on the subscription to ask the individuals, you know, would you like to get your coffee every month or after the first month or however you decide to do it. You know, if we're all working towards this goal, maybe, you know, 40 bags is too little for you. Maybe you say, you know what, Jay, you know, 40 bags sounds good. I understand what you're saying, but honestly, I believe that I can do more than 40 bags. I believe that 40 bags won't be an issue for me. And actually, I want to set my goal at 150 bags or 100 bags. Do it. Do it. I believe that there is nothing that you can't do. With the right mind, the right mentality, there's absolutely nothing that you can't accomplish, nothing that you can't do. I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering for you. I'm your biggest fan. So go out there, set the bar, and you'll actually bring with your sales. You can, I'm telling you, with your own sales, you can bring in more money. Look, if you aim for, if you hit your 40 sales every month on your own, creating your own subscription, right? You ready? You get that would be, at that point, that would be $1,000 reoccurring. If 80 people or 40 people getting 2 bags, however you do it, if you know that right there would be $1,000 reoccurring in your account, right? So $1,000 reoccurring is right there a payout at phase 4. Think about it. You can hit phase 4 every month on your own without waiting for phase 4 to come around. Don't wait for phase 4. Create your own phase 4. You are phase 4. You can be phase 5. You could be phase 80. It don't matter. But you have the power right in your own hands to do it if you so choose to do it. If you can think, I don't even think that this is thinking so huge. I don't even think this is thinking so big. Think of phase 4 pays out at $1,000, right? 2 months at what, 80? No, 2 months. No, if you did 500, if you did aim for 40, if you hit 40 2 months in a row, that's already $1,000 from that point on every month, reoccurring. If you keep aiming for 40, after a few months, you're going to already be at your own phase 5. So when these payouts do come on, you're not even going to know. You're like, oh, what is this $500 check? What is this $1,000 check? This is extra, right? When you're at a job, you know, you get bonuses at the end of the year for all the work that you've done. You don't wait till the end of the year to collect a check, right? You collect checks all throughout the year, and then you get that bonus for holidays or whatever you get if you have that type of job. But the bonus is the extra, if you will. So if you look at your business like I'm saying it, then these bonus checks won't be nothing. They're exciting, they're awesome to think that we're in position to qualify for these checks, but you taking your coffee sales in your own hands, you showing a check, you know, saying, hey, I got paid again this Friday. You just saying that on and posting it, you know, you can blank out how much the check is. I don't care if the check is just $25. Just scratch it up. Say, hey, I got paid again. This is awesome. You branding yourself like that, someone's going to say, hey, I saw you post another check. What's that about? Oh, yeah, that's this, you know, business I'm linked into. So it's really awesome. Actually, just go to 30KJ or angelfire.gr8.com and plug it in and get back to me once you finish watching it. Done. You're making money. You're not chasing people. You know, you don't look like a beggar. You know, because people don't connect with those types of individuals, right? So this is how you're going to do it. This is something that I think we all should do. Something that I've already done, and it's going to be imperative that you work on this over the next week, because as we begin to dig into the technical things, you're going to need this tool. It's called PayPal. I know it's a big word. PayPal, PayPal.com. And what you want to do is free to use. You want to connect a PayPal account to your bank account, and that's going to give you leverage in your business to be able to take sales and to be able to connect your own online business to your RX Smart Coffee business. Is going to be able to connect it to that. I'm telling you, this right here, where we're going to start digging into, is really going to put you in a whole different level. And I shared a little bit with Mike on it on Monday. Mike, without giving away too much, could you just say something about what you saw?
What I saw, it's cutting edge. I think last time we did talk, I talked about everything is geared toward online. Social media. The world is a smaller place because of the internet, but not everyone is tech savvy. So advertising and marketing, business wise, this will basically innovate what most of us are currently doing, and would just make things 100 times better than what we're doing as far as sales and the way we're conducting business at this time.
Awesome. Thanks, Mike. Let me click back over to myself. Hey, there we go. I'm getting this camera work down now. I got it down together now. So thanks, Mike, once again. So what I'm going to show you, or what I'm showing you, the reason why I am showing you what I'm showing you is to enable you to really control your destiny, if you will, here at RX Smart Coffee. And you'll be able to use the account with anything, the PayPal account. So this is not, trust me, this, what I'm going to show you, what I'm going to be showing you in the very near future, is really going to enable you to take the reins of your business. It's going to enable you to really take control of it, to up your sales, and really not have to worry about everything. It's going to be so fun. The process is going to be fun. So work on that this week. Usually takes 2 days, 2 or 3 days for, and I'm just guessing. When you go to PayPal.com, you'll be able to see everything. It takes a couple days for your account to check in with their account to make sure they're linked up. So you should do that. It's better to do it now than later. One very important thing is, when you open up accounts, if you haven't, make sure you keep your password somewhere safe so you can reference them later on. Because I hate having to figure out a new password, and man, some of these little things, you can't use one of your last 20 passwords. Who remembers that stuff? So make sure you write your password down or put it somewhere safe so you can access it later. So your homework for this week is to get a PayPal account. Get an account and link it up to your bank account now. If you need to set up a separate checking or savings account so you can link in and keep your money separate, which I recommend you do. You want to keep your business money separate from your work money, your other money, and so that you can account for it later on. Once the IRS gets involved, you have to do your W-2s and all the other work. Not W-2s, but your other stuff. So make sure you do that. That's just smart business. So yeah. So that's pretty easy for tonight. I didn't have anything else to say, but I think that was super important to say, as far as the recruiting versus sales and why sales is so important. Make sure you have your 500, not your 500, but your 40 coffee sales goals. That's $500 in your pocket, right? Your goal for the month. Don't even say, well, this only half the month is gone, so I can't do. If you keep saying, don't say I can't. Don't say I can't. You can. All right. That's what we're here for. We're a team. We're together. So you can do it. We're going to do it together. So work on your 40 coffee sales. Not trying to recruit anybody. Don't worry about recruiting anyone. You'll be able to do that a lot easier as you grow your sales. So your 40 is your goal. If you don't hit 40 and you only hit 20, oh man, now I only have a $250 check coming with my name on it. Hooray. I'm happy for you. That's not a bad thing at all. So 40 is your goal. And I feel like the lights are going to turn off again. So 40 is your goal, 40 coffee sales. Okay? That's your goal for this month, for the next 2.5 weeks. Oh, did I call it? I called it. Lights are off. I knew it was coming. I felt it. Felt it in my spirit. So, yeah. 40 coffee sales. That's what we're aiming for. $500 all the way around. I can't wait to hear your testimonies of how many coffee bags you sold in sales. We have to be sales oriented as a company. FTC guys, the big guys who write the regulations. If we are a company whose money or income is strictly off the backs of those in the company, they will look at it as a recruiting company, and they don't like it. They want you to make sales. They want the sales to be from coffee, not from recruiting. So make sure that we're in line with the FTC as well, and that we're saying the right things and that we're doing the right things. So, Mike, if you have anything more to add, you can definitely.
Just a little tidbits of information here. You did an excellent job tonight. Just like we started at the beginning of the call, we're on a journey here. This is a process to, better ourselves as salespeople and also as family members and just people in general. I got a book that I picked out. I'm reading the Law of Success. It's by Napoleon Hill. I know Jay's referenced several books to me that he's already read. I'm definitely going to look into it. What we want to do here is we want to begin a life-changing process. This is just not a fly-by-night. It's not a, get rich quick. This is a legitimate company you're buying in. You're going to be your own home business owner and responsible for your own company. Like Jay said, you want to look into getting this PayPal. I actually registered an LLC, and I have a business account that I only deal with the coffee in that account. You'll learn these things as you go. There's definitely great ideas for keeping your business information organized and keeping, all your things in order. Anybody that's just started right now, I would get what you would call a chief aim, a plan. Like, what is our plan here? What is your goals? Are you trying to pay off a mortgage? Are you trying to make $1,500 a month? Or are you trying to send a child through college? Are you trying to purchase a certain vehicle? Whatever that chief aim that is your current goal at this time, what is it? Write it out clearly and concisely. This is what I want for my life. I would say a 3-year plan, 2 to 3, maybe on upwards to the next 5 years. Where we headed? What's our direction? A definite practical plan to achieve these things. So basically, after you put down what you do want on paper, how are you going to achieve these goals? Put an hour or 2 reading your back office information every night. I need to give out 25 to 50 business cards per day. I had to go sign up for the PayPal like Jay talked about. Whatever those things are, I usually keep a daily checklist. I'll have at least 10 items on there, but every night I'll fill out that for the next day. And at the end of every night, I go back over the list. Now, what you want is hopefully marking everything off of there. But if not, you still have a track record of what you have performed and completed, and then what you also need to get started on immediately for the next day. So you're never left stagnant or not having any direction on what direction to go to next, and you'll continue to climb the ladder as you learn and put all these things under your belt. So right now, like I said, that's where I would start out with it. Get a goal in your mind of what you're trying to achieve. Get it on paper, get a plan on how you're going to get there. Remember, I'm in the call center. Jay gave out the number. Jay also has his email for anybody to get towards him. And we're here to help. This is a family, and we're going to grow this thing together. So feel free to contact either one of us. Now, thank you.
Awesome, Mike. Excellent job, as usual. Before we end, I'd like to end with a quote. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, it's not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. I believe you can do anything. I believe that not only can you do anything, but collectively as a team, with one mind, one goal, unified, one spirit, working together to accomplish the goals that we've set. Like Mike said, the goals that we've set. If we've set no goals, then we cannot work towards anything, collectively or individually, like he said. So get those goals written down. Read a book. He's reading Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. I'm reading The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. Try to read a book a month. Or if you're not an avid reader, or read a book every 2 months. Just read, get something in there. I'm Jay. That was Mike. Have a great night. If you have any questions, you can hit me, or you can email me at smartcoffeerx@gmail.com. You guys have a great night. And this will be a replay. I'm sorry, I keep ending it, but this video will be here until next week. So you can rewatch it. You can share it with your friends. You can share it with your family. Watch it again, watch it over, make sure you didn't miss anything. If you have any questions in between, please ask. One other note, next Wednesday at 8:30, an hour before our live webinar, we're going to have a conference call where you can invite individuals who are brand new to hearing about the opportunity, where we'll go into the conversation a little bit more. We'll go into the Angel Fire link a little bit more. If you just want to listen to it to, get reintroduced to it, then you're more than welcome to listen to it again. And we're not going to have a Q&A there. Our Q&A will be right here. Speaking of Q&A, let me look one more time. No question is listed. Awesome. So this will be up. This replay will be up for a week. Again, that was Michael Cox. I'm Jason Blunt. You have a great night. Appreciate you. Love you. God bless you.